Why is my token like massive on this?
Whoa! Did you drag it?
there.
Yeah, did you drag a new one on? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because this thing doesn't have a map, so it doesn't have a grid.
It doesn't scale.
Yeah.
Got it.
Technically, you already have a character down here on one of the cards.
Sure.
You don't want to be up there. That's the dead pile.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the dead corner.
Oh, damn! I deleted it for you. Uh-oh.
You deleted? Oh man, you were just messing my shit up. Joe, you're
Don't
muted.
piss off the
There you
DM
go.
before we even start.
Nah.
Right. We'll just put the new token up there.
Nah, see the way it works is the way that it works
before
is
you
I
got-
shouldn't piss him off during this game so he doesn't kill me during tomorrow's game. It's kind of like the cyclical thing.
It's a circle of death. Yeah. Where's the circle of life?
Mutual DM back scratching.
Yes.
I'll give your character a magical item in my campaign if you give my character a magical item in your campaign.
It's a lot easier for him to give me a magical item in Pathfinder
This is true.
than it
Sure, they
is.
flow like water. Yeah.
They just. Oh, you killed something. It had a +2. All right. We ready? Are we ready? Ready?
Yep.
Joe, unfortunately, you also have a similar problem. Not as bad as Brian or Jake, but you're kind of ahead of the group. Varden, Pereland, and Broken Sword. The three of you were part of a caravan that was looking to enter Barovia. However,
Looking to enter Barovia?
you were
Why-
looking to enter Barovia. The caravan master was of this nomadic race, or not nomadic race, nomadic tribe that you had never heard of. It seemed kind of unique. They were called the Vistani. What?
Nothing.
Yeah. And they were looking to ship goods and other things into their land named Barovia, which none of you had really heard of. So you hopped onto this caravan for your various individual reasons, and on your way, the caravan managed to get attacked by a bunch of werewolves. The rest of the caravan was slain, but you three managed to escape into a mist. And that's where we start.
Do you want to do character descriptions first?
Very soon. I want to delete these guys because, hey, that looks familiar, don't it?
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. This is really just backs, like a background. So,
We are again. Been here before.
you have been here before in what you would almost call a different life. Varden, Pereland, Broken Sword, describe your characters. At this point, you would have been traveling together for about a week before your caravan was under attack.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, you're first on my screen, so go Varden, Pereland, and then Broken
Yep.
Sword.
So Varden is a pretty big and muscular human, like 6'2". Looks to be in his mid to late 20s. If you're familiar with like Ragnar from Vikings, I'll grab an image sort of similar to that. Let me post. Like sides of head is shaved and like brownish reddish hair, tied back like that, fairly greasy and unkempt. Has a big ass halberd and has like a insignia of the Grey Cloaks on him. Oh, no beard, like just sort of 5 o'clock shadowy type thing. But we'll go with that. Can't hear you, Chief.
Lame. Sorry. Jeremy, your character, if you please.
All right. So my character name is Pearland. She's sort of a dirty, blonde, tall elf. When I say dirty, it looks like she literally has always got smudges of dirt covering her clothing, face, her hair. Right? She looks like she's kind of, I wouldn't say part of nature, but doesn't really take care of herself all that much. She not much. She's got a rapier at her side and a longbow she carries around, and you've seen her use it with accuracy hunting game for the caravan along the trail.
Sounds good. Brady,
Okay.
best
Can you
is
hear yourself?
last. Huh?
I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. I also have some mic problems.
Yeah, no, you're good right now.
Okay. So, Broken Sword is a humongous dragonborn. He's red. At one point in time, you guys probably asked him how tall he was, and he would have told you that he is 6'15". At any point in time, if you had corrected him and said you mean 7'3", he would have looked at you like he was an idiot, like you're an idiot, and then muttered something into Draconic.
6'15", like
Yeah.
6'1.5".
Yeah, 6'15". No, he's huge. He's 7'3", but he doesn't know what that means. He wears some pretty battle-worn armor. If you look closely, it's got a symbol of an elk on it, and he carries a katana, but you have never seen him unsheath it.
Nice. Brady, for this session, your token is Samurai Jack. Deal with it.
That works for me. Shaw was supposed to make me a token, but
He's going to have to remake all the tokens I just made because he's very particular about his borders.
Yep.
Okay.
So, you guys have been walking through the mist for a few hours. You're on a pretty well-traveled path, so you're not too concerned. However, it almost seems like it has been dusk perpetually for the last 3 to 4 hours.
It's been whatting?
It's been like a perpetual dusk.
Oh,
So
okay.
like it's like been twilight. So
Gotcha.
the sun isn't high in the sky. It's kind of mist and gray everywhere. You can't really see that far. You can see maybe 300 yards ahead, and that's when there aren't trees directly in front of you. But everything is just like has a gray clinging to it. So at this point, you guys are walking down the path, and it is starting to get a little bit more dark, and you see a campfire. What do you three do?
Let's see, where are we?
Zoom out, and you should be in the right side. If you don't see you, then...
Oh, yep. Zoom back out a little bit more.
Oh, this is cool. I've never used Roll20, so
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be another experimentation session, so if you have any questions, don't feel free to break up how things are flowing. Yeah, isn't that nice?
Okay. And they have a fire, and
Yep.
is it night
It
or
is
just densely fog?
densely fog, and it looks like it's getting darker finally.
Okay.
So you would make an assumption that this is a group that has already made camp.
Okay.
Check it out.
Well, I'm walking straight towards it. I'm not trying to be sneaky or anything.
Yep. Now, Perilyn, what do your elf eyes see?
That's what I was asking.
You might want to move the mic closer. I didn't hear you.
Is there anything you want? Is there anything I can see from here?
Roll a perception check. Ooh, from there you can see that there are 4 humanoid figures around a fire, and it almost looks like there is some sort of animal next to one of them. Also, Joe, can you see your character?
Yep.
Okay. That's all I
They
need.
armed? Do they look armed?
They don't look overly armed. They certainly don't look like warriors.
I think it's safe to approach. We can at least go talk to them, see if we're willing to share. We could hunt some food up, share it amongst each other.
Because I'm pretty sure between the 3 of us, we could take them.
Not sure I'm willing to go that far. But we can go, like I said, perhaps they're willing to share their fire.
Okay. Well, I guess at that point we're just walking up.
Yeah, it's cautious. Not gonna be...
I'd be walking without any caution.
Okay. Within 30 feet, you would kind of hear a low guttural growl, and then you would hear a kind of gruff voice go, "Easy there, Sammy. Ho, travelers.
Hello.
Come to share the fire." And
Alright. If you're sharing.
the dude that is talking is this main dude on the north side of the fire. Brady, you can click your token, and then you'll see a bunch of bubbles pop up, and then you can just drag your token, and it adheres to the grid. So each square is 5 feet. Pretty standard.
That's what I'm trying to do. But
You might be in pan view. So if you hover over the mouse on the top left, you should have select move or pan view.
Yeah, so the thing should be a mouse cursor, not a hand cursor, if that makes sense.
oh,
Did you give him control over it?
He should
Yeah, you
own his
didn't.
character.
it is definitely on select and move,
Should.
and it won't let me.
Oh my god.
Hold on. There we go.
Can you do the thing?
Yeah.
Ha! It was him, not me.
Success.
Do the needful.
So you approach, and these 2 other guys kind of scooch up to each other. And then you see 3 oddly clothed, scruffy-looking people with a wolf that's sitting next to the pretty obvious, the main dude. He's the one that called you over. And then also next to the fire is this odd, small-looking dwarf. Joe.
Dwarf?
Joe, please describe your character.
You see a
Gnome. Sorry, gnome.
weird-looking
Gnome.
potato-y kind of character who is roughly 2 feet 8 inches tall. His skin is about the same color as the sky around you, and he's really withdrawn into himself, like tucked away.
I would, walking over to over by the fire, I'd pull out a ration and get some jerky or whatever, and hit it over to the wolf and just be like, "Boy." Then
The wolf.
Hello.
The wolf sniffs at it and then starts nomming on it.
okay, I sit down and I'll look at the guy I was talking. I was like, "What is wrong with that child over there?"
You're muted.
Child?
Oh, wow. So hold on one second. Is Joe as laggy for me as he is for everyone else?
Joe?
Let me switch to Chrome.
Okay.
Sorry, bud. It is weird when
Yeah.
Joe talks. Like I would see, and then
Like a badly dubbed Japanese movie.
it really was.
Well, while he's switching to Chrome, I am going to pee and give the cats a snack because they are surrounding me and staring at me.
That sounds good.
I'm gonna grab a mouse. This is not working on touchpad.
That's a fair thing. Midna, don't eat that. She won't leave me alone. I think I need to put her in her house with her brother. Yeah, 1 second. So, Jeremy, actually, whoever, look. Do you see this?
See your hand, but I don't see much below it.
No, look above it. The square. This is.
Oh yeah.
So
Kind
we have the IKEA square bookshelf. So it's like 8 little squares, and we emptied out 2 of the shelves and put blankets in there, and then it has become tiny cat houses, and they are obsessed with them.
It's cool.
They will just hop in there, and then like
They can be with you without being with you, right?
yeah. Except Midna needs to be in my lap most of the time when I'm at my desk.
Mm-hmm. It's a cat thing to do.
And then look at this. Look at
It's
this
dope.
pathetic one.
Yep. And the dog. I suppose also the cats are up on the dog a little bit, so they're not above the dog, but they're
Right.
have forewarning.
Well, the other thing is there's Susan's chair right there, and that's usually where one of them will sit in that chair.
Yep.
Hello, comrades.
Hello, comrade. You're slightly pixelated, but better latency.
All right then.
Oh, much better.
Bob is fixing some snackings for the cats. So, do these guys have the thing that I expected them to have? Really?
Ryan Reynolds is working on a Clue remake.
Oh,
Kind of.
he better not fuck that up. I will be mad.
The people who wrote Deadpool. Like raising the bar further and further.
I mean, here's the thing. If they made a good Clue remake, and not only that, if they made a good Clue remake and released, whatchamacallit, different endings for different theaters, I would be okay.
Right. No, it doesn't have to be that special, right?
And it's still snowing.
Is that Shaw?
No, that's Jake.
Ah.
Shaw's character is currently named, and I quote, Shaw's healer, because Shaw hasn't done jack with his character sheet.
Figures.
Yep.
We waiting on anyone else?
No, I'm just typing to Jake quick because he just popped on.
Okay.
And he's currently giving me shit for making you guys level 2. What can I say? I'm generous. So, the 3 oddly clothed fellows, again, they're gruff. They're a little smelly. but they are certainly comfortable in their skin. They're kind of conversing to themselves. The one next to the gray-looking fellow will kind of occasionally make a potato joke and then kind of elbow. Yeah. Elbow Thurble a little bit.
In the head.
God, where else are you gonna elbow, really?
Yeah. Did you hear my comment earlier?
No.
About the child?
Yes.
Oh,
What child?
I'll be like, I'll look at him like, shh. The big men are talking, and I'll sort of lean over and talk to the one bro there. Like, I'm sorry. Does he have some sort of condition?
well, to be honest, he is a fellow traveler like yourselves. He came out of the mists and asked if he could share our fire. He looked a little scared. I don't know why he's alone. I think something's wrong with him. I mean no offense, sir. No offense. And
Oh, none taken.
What's your name? I look down at the little guy sitting.
My name, Thurble. I'm called Thurble.
Hello, Thurble. I do whatever else do to greet somebody else. I raise my hand. How? My name is Pereland. My name
Pereland.
Pereland. She says this in more of like a dark. I figure if we're gonna go with the sort of not sure if woman, might as well just go with the. Says this in a very sort of deep feminine voice. Hello.
Wow. So, were you chased by wolves as well?
No, the caravan we were part of was attacked by bandits,
Werewolves.
werewolves, wolves, wares.
it was werewolves.
Yep.
Was it werewolves? Okay.
Yep. Like before.
Our caravan was attacked by as well.
Wolves are scary.
Now, have you gotten separated from your parents?
I'm 45 years old.
That's disturbing.
I look down and I get to look over it. Look over at Varden. Like,
I'll just shrug.
have you not seen a gnome before?
I probably would, but like, it still looks very out of place for me.
We're a proud potato people.
The grungy fella next to you, just at hearing that goes, Strahd's greasy hair. Have a drink, fella, and hands you a little flask.
Hands me or Joe?
Hands Thurble.
Okay.
Yes. 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 Thank you. And then I hand it back.
The three guys just start laughing their asses off. Jake is trying to join. So,
is he having AV problems too?
No, he was trying to use Discord because he didn't catch up. So the slightly better dressed fellow with the wolf next to him. So, what brings you into the mists? It's very odd to see outsiders traveling the walls of Barovia, as they say.
Now, did we know we were going to Barovia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The caravan was headed to Barovia, and in fact, the caravan was led by people very similar looking to these people. They were Vistani. One thing that you would have learned while on that caravan is the Vistani folk can travel freely between Barovia and the outside world. To them, there is no inner or outer world. They can just travel freely between the mists. But besides that, they were fairly cagey in why they could or what they were really doing. In fact, you don't even know what they were transporting.
Wait, is Barovia like another plane?
You don't know that.
Okay.
Knows. Good question.
That is a fantastic question.
I mean, my character is definitely not smart enough to put that together. But
Right. Well, I'll be honest. I'm in Barovia. I'm looking for somebody.
Oh, that's a... You should have good luck finding people. It's typically easy to find people. It's a rather small community, though it's a large land. Who might you be looking for?
Piece of work is what's his name? Randall. What's his name? He's wanted in a place not far from here. For well, let's just say the town guard wants him for some unsavory things.
You're going quite a long way for a feller like that.
That wasn't that far. I mean, it was only a few miles that way.
He looks to his two bros. Not far.
Or a few. We should maybe go a few dozen miles that way.
Yeah.
The town next door.
Right.
And what about you, little feller? You're as gray as the mist. Are you sure you're not from these parts already?
No, I am very sure. This is my first time with the sky above me. I just remember running and running and running, and I went from being underground to being immediately out, and then I was chased by that wolf. It was vicious.
You killed it, right?
No. No, I ran. It had the sharpest teeth, and it was black and had these vicious white stripes running down it, and it was terrifying.
for as small as you are, it's probably wise that you ran, or it would have eaten you in one bite.
Well, I don't mean to frighten you more, friend, but around these parts there are many wolves, more than just wolves. So it's a good thing you managed to find a happy group like ours.
Yes, very much so.
Gives you a toothy grin.
So how many days from the nearest village from here?
Oh, as the crow flies, or as the raven flies, probably about 12 hours further west.
About a day and a half then. Or a long day.
So, sorry, one second.
No.
Do it!
No.
Sneeze!
Nope.
Look into the light! Don't laugh.
Do
Damn it,
it.
it's been like, for what now?
Do it.
Can't.
Um,
Oh, Jake can hear me now. Jake, I am playing the two Vistani dudes on the middle and top left, and then the middle top, and then the wolf in the top right. Joe is the little gray potato-looking dude. Jeremy is the hot chick right here. Bob is the Viking fella right there.
Hot chick question mark.
Hot
Yeah,
chick question
No
mark.
one's quite sure yet, apparently.
And Brady is Samurai Jack.
sweet.
Oh, there you are. Good.
Yep.
So, where were we? Oh, I was
about to-
yeah, and I was telling Thurball that there are many things out in the mist that make wolves look like friendly pets, and then he would pet his own wolf. Isn't that right, Sammy?
I lean over and give him another treat.
Sammy at this point just gobbles it up.
Oh.
He doesn't growl
No.
at you at all.
Pet the head and give him a nice scratch.
Oh, he's very happy with that.
Yeah.
So, would you like to converse further, or this is all you? What would you like to do next?
So, what do you have for? Do you have? Are you guys well stocked for food? You could go out and perhaps find a deer, some rabbit.
I don't know if we can find anything out here right now.
Not this close to the walls, as they say. Not this close.
What do you mean the walls?
It's what we Vistani call the border between Barovia and the other lands.
Oh, okay.
It's usually thinner with wildlife out here, but the closer we get to Barovia, the better things may be for you fair travelers.
Okay. Huh. All right then.
Does it always stay this color here?
Again, closer to the walls, it's dreary. Though I kind of like it here. But once you get further in, there's a little bit more sunlight. It's a little bit brighter.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, and a fat one being dumb.
Fat one being dumb. So, is there any small talk you would like to make with these fair travelers that have so graciously given you some warmth and a fire?
No.
Bob, anything else you would like to discuss with these fine fair travelers?
So, you said this Barovia is west. How the hell do you determine which way is west?
Well, that's simple for us folk. Points this way. That's east. Points this way. That's west.
And how do you know that?
Lived here all my life.
Meh, I'll take it.
I should hope so.
Hey, Jeef, can I roll like a survival check to see if that makes sense to me as well?
You can do whatever you want, man.
Do I just click on survival then?
Click on survival. Holy fucking shit.
Is that good? Did I break it?
That 20.
Nice.
All right. So, question:
Shoot.
is there a house rule that nat 20s on skill checks do something, or is it just a 20?
It depends on the situation. In this case, Brady absolutely knows that the way that he pointed was east and west, respectively. Based on the moss on the trees or something.
You can smell it in the air.
You can smell it in the air.
Damn Dragonborn.
The stink of the city is that way.
Brady, I feel really bad that you just wasted your nat 20 for the night.
That's okay. If you're as
Actually, that was his first roll.
It was
I know.
his first roll.
if you're as tall as me, things are a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, you can just tell because of the way, like, what shadow there is falls, and you just know. You could even, like, smell just the freaking bugs on the tree next to you.
I can smell the directions.
I can smell it on the winds. So, after a few minutes, assuming the conversation is going to die down, that is entirely
Right.
up to you.
Yeah, since there's really no reason to stop. I was actually trying to make a sort of graceful exit to go find something. That way I don't have to sit here and look at these people for the next 8 hours. I will reach into my pouch and grab some trail food. Offer some around if anybody wants it.
It would happily be accepted by the Vistani.
Okay.
You would see that they would take even more than their fair share, and then pass it along.
Of course they would.
After probably 10 or 15 minutes of companionable silence, one of the dude on the top left tells everyone that he's kind of feeling tired and he should probably go to bed since they have a long haul tomorrow. So,
It's a good call.
Jonas, the main dude here, kind of goes, "That's probably a good idea. Very good idea." And rubs his eyes. Pats old Sammy on the head. "I think we're going to turn in, fellas. We're going to just head in a few feet, stay a little bit further from the fire, and then call her a night. If anything happens, just holler and we'll be here ready to help."
Okay.
So they just head in a little bit further into the forest. Old Sammy goes in, and you kind of see them get their bedrolls out and then lay down. And you have the fire to yourself.
I will take my pouch of whatever coins I have and basically shove it between my legs.
Right.
They're going
Put it
to try and
underneath my head.
pickpocket me or something like that. I want it close.
Okay.
I at least might get a hand jibber out of it if they're going to go for it.
Get the old reach around. Yep.
Shaw will be on in 5 to 10.
And I will do something very similar. I'll sleep with them underneath my head. Just something about these people.
Are you guys going to sleep right next to the fire then? Aside from Broken Sword, who's off on his own, looking all Samurai Jacky.
Out there.
I'll keep a watch.
I was gonna say I'd be happy to do first watch if everybody wanted to sort of split up and take watches. Verbal, are you game?
Yes. I'll watch first.
Like second.
I'll go third.
Oh man, the turn order thing from last time. Yeah. Alright, how do I just...
Let's
Yeah, Thurble.
see. Do gnomes need just 4 hours of sleep? Like elves, or it's just elves?
No, it's just elves, and they're 4 hours of meditation. Yeah.
Alright, so what was the order? Thurble first. Parallel.
Yep.
Second. Yep. Carolyn second.
Who was doing third and fourth?
Well, do we need 4 with an elf?
No, you don't.
Then Varden will take a full night's sleep.
Damn. Alright.
You're next. We got tomorrow to watch.
I need to remember that.
You're already on the ball. So, Thurble takes the first watch. Thurble, you hear nothing but just typical sounds of the woods at night, which you
And I jump every single one of them.
You actually don't know what the woods sound like at night.
No, I don't. I only know what the Underdark sounds like all the time.
Yep. But you survive your watch without too much of a problem.
A little whiplash. That's about it.
Yeah. Paralyn, you're next. Perception check.
Oh, damn, your perception's -1.
Jesus Christ.
2 16s in a row.
Yeah, that is 2 16s in a row.
Roll 20's broken.
We'll say we'll roll low for the combat. Don't worry. In case it happens again, it'll be a bunch of
Exactly.
fours.
You can count on me to roll 1s when it matters.
I'm counting on it. So, your watch goes without any trouble. Again, it's typical noise at night.
Right.
You hear a howl off in the distance, but you can tell that you're perfectly fine. Broken Sword,
So at the start of my watch, I guess I'll put my armor on just in case.
Very smart. Are you going to have anyone help you?
Oh, how long does chainmail take?
It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes. If you have one
What-
person help you, it's like halved. So it's not that big of a deal.
I actually cover that in the Xanathar.
I'm gonna do it myself. I'm not asking for help.
That's fine.
And you want a perception?
Perception, please.
Another 16.
Roll 20's
Yay.
fucking broken.
Okay, I'm gonna try this just to see. Okay.
Yeah, go for it. There it is. There's
Okay.
the Bob special.
Yep. You can trust my luck to ensure that will not continue.
You're not playing a trickster at Timora. I'm hopeful that your rolls are going to be low. So, Brady.
Yeah.
About an hour into your watch, you notice that 2 of the Vistani dudes are circling their way around to Potato Head.
Uh-oh.
Do they look like they are downing weapons, or are they just creeping around?
Oh, they're creeping. Yeah, if you click and hold.
And then I will roll an intimidate to tell them.
Single dragon roar.
To tell them it's cowardly to pick on things smaller than you, but I'll gladly pick on you if you would like.
Oh my god. The dude.
That escalated quickly.
They
Brick
both
killed a guy.
Brick killed a guy. They both draw daggers. The dude
Wow.
to your right just growls, Jonas! And roll initiative.
Just these two, or am I in? Am I up?
No.
I mean, if I'm rolling intimidate, I mean, I told you how I was, Chief.
Yeah.
I would have screamed that at like the top of my lungs.
Yeah, everyone's awake, but only you are standing. Everyone else is prone. So. Good.
Yes!
There
Push
it
your
is.
token.
Click your token and then click initiative.
Aw.
I can edit it so you stay 5, though.
Yeah.
So yes, click your token and then click the initiative button. So
So I think I should get the little icons that look like the colored icons.
There's your 20.
Yeah, there's my 20.
How did you get a 6.08?
so
And the Peruvian judge gives him a 6.08 on his standing.
no, that's actually so you can set it up in your character sheet, and we should do this eventually,
Yeah.
so that it will
Oh,
automatically show like your initiative modifier, and it'll create a random one so that.
I think mine did. Oh, no, it didn't.
That's add Dex tiebreaker to initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's minus 9.2.
There it is. Yeah, sure, why not? Go around. Mine's 0.16.
Where is that setting?
0.12.
It's under, if you click on the gear, it's in the middle box, attribute options, third from the bottom.
Yep.
And then 3 character sheets. I'm awesome. Alright. Thug. Wolf. And Captain. Thug's got a whopping 4. Captain got a 13. Is everybody in?
Yep.
2, 3, 4. All right.
Also remember, you'd be unarmored. Well, for those of us that were asleep.
Yep.
Okay. That's okay. I don't have a great armor class to begin with. I didn't fix that.
Just because of the way things played out, I'm gonna start it like this. So, Brady.
Yay. So I am going to use breath weapon. Do I just click on it?
Some people just don't mess around.
Okay.
It's a cone. They're in a cone.
Is that... Oh,
Can I hit
where's-
both of them or no?
That's the thing I'm trying to look up.
Because I don't know if it goes directly like
5e breath. I should know this because I think you're too close. I think it goes 1, then 3, then 5. So
Yeah.
you would actually split them down the middle.
You should actually get the overlay templates from Shaw.
Yeah, I know I should.
So can I take a step back and then do it?
You would provoke attacks of opportunity.
From both of them. And you would be stepping into Thurbal's square, which doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, he's a small creature, so it doesn't matter.
And he's friendly. You can move
Yeah.
in friendly
You just
square.
can't end in it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the damage.
Alright. So both of the thugs get a good old attack on you. We're going to call them... Oh yeah, I can turn on their nameplates. Bandit A swings with his mace. Is a 10 hit.
No.
Bandit B swings with his mace. I swear I clicked it. There's a 6 hit.
No.
Well, you could roll like this the other night.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
This is unrelated, but just as an FYI.
Yeah.
On any of my damage rolls, if I roll a 1 or 2 for damage, I re-roll it.
I know. However, if you roll a 1 or a 2 from that, it
Yep.
stays.
It stays.
Me too.
Yay, fighters.
Yeah, fighter.
All right, you move back. They provoked attack, or you provoked attacks. They all missed. Do your thing.
Okay, so they have to. I'm going to do a breath weapon.
Yep.
So it's a DC 12.
You should be able to click it, and it'll do the damage, and also have the flavor text.
I don't think Shaw set it up like that.
What the fuck, Shaw? Piece of shit.
I have it so I can see what it says.
Yep.
Okay. But it doesn't do the rolling part.
You should be able to, let's say, a DC check.
Yeah, so DC 8 plus... What's your con and your proficiency bonus?
It's DC 12.
Okay, DC 12?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it says it right there.
I have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should actually be able to select the thing and change the, let's see.
Is it Dex? I imagine.
You can change the type of thing that it is from like card to like roll or something.
I'll have to work on that later.
Okay, it is a Dex. No, yeah, that's a Dex save. So Vistani Bandit A makes it. Vistani Bandit B makes it. They're spry motherfuckers, guys. They're
Yeah,
I
they're-
figured. Yeah.
The little rat bastards.
Anyways, you still roll your damage. 2d6. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Min and Max, good job. All right.
And then since I can't end on on the same guy's spot,
Yep, you can keep moving.
I will move back up.
Ballsy. I like it.
Because I'm not a poos.
Thurble.
Oh, and I'll yell at them to get good.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus. Joe.
I'll stand up.
Okay, half your move.
Yep. And then I will look around like I have no idea what's going on. Because I don't. And then I'm just going to cast Blade Ward on myself.
Nice. I should actually rename this dude. Come on. Okay. Is that
And
you?
then I'm going to put my back to the fire.
Seems good.
And that's it.
Okay. Thugs. Thug 1 is going to yell, Jonas, come on! And he's going to take a big ol' swing at this samurai-looking bro. Standing in front of him. Keep clicking the wrong one. It's a 14 hit.
No.
God damn.
Fighters.
Vistani Bandit B is gonna move up a little bit, try and get beside you. How about a 22?
Yeah, that one will hit.
Alright,
Aw.
I had to take damage eventually.
you did. You couldn't be as much of a beast as Samurai Jack.
I did just take 4 attacks and only take 5 damage.
Yeah, you're doing alright. Then Bandit B is gonna go, do something! Maryland.
All right, I'm gonna. Now, what point can I be hidden from everything? Do I have to go? Can I go a certain distance from the fire and have sneak? Or
It is nighttime, but this area is fairly open.
What are you?
He's a rogue.
No. Wood elf, high elf.
high elf, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
High elf, blood elf, same thing.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
If you move
Actually-
to this square right here,
Is there a tree here?
yeah, there's like brush and growth right here.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Now you were prone, so it takes
I
half your
know.
movement to stand. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was reading that. It's more than 10. I guess. Boy, that's got a weird way. 10 feet. Yeah, I suppose it is 10 feet. All right. Yeah, I can move to here, stand, move to here, and still shoot. That's a single action.
Yep.
So I will do that. That
roll-
is that cover. If I shoot, actually, that's covered to that guy, right? So that might be better.
mold earth.
Either
What?
Oops. No, that was a misclick. I thought I was on the setting, but I wasn't.
22. 13.
Jesus.
Which guy were you attacking?
I think we'll go for the far guy. The guy that definitely I have cover for, which is that guy.
Yep. You should roll stealth check still. Sorry, bro. Yeah, you're fine.
He's fine anyways. It's within 5 feet of a threatened of an ally.
You are right. From out of nowhere, Thurble and Samurai Jack, you see an arrow just cut through the darkness and embed itself right in this Bastani, the northern Bastani's temple, and he just drops silently.
Oh my!
No.
Is that you, Pearland?
Done.
Okay. Wolfie's turn.
Right, I do get to move, don't I? Oh.
No, you already
Uh,
moved.
You blew
No,
it.
I get my third action, right? I get that.
You have a standard, a move, and a bonus.
If you have movement left, you
Yeah, if
still
you
have it.
No.
Is that is my stand part of the bonus? Is my stand and then move bonus? Or
Standing was half your movement.
right,
Yeah,
but did I use my?
you have no
my
movement
cunning
left.
action, is what I'm trying to ask.
You used
Oh.
your bonus when you stealth, which you should have gotten advantage on your attack. Which you did well. I mean, you probably wanted to keep that in mind because you could have still crit there.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sounds good.
And also, when you do the ruler, don't do the ruler from the square in front. Do it from you.
Square.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Jake, you're so smart and handsome.
Shut up, Brady. Hurry up and meet me so I can kill you, Brady.
Oh, boys.
I love
Oh,
you, Brady.
boys.
I'm done.
All right.
Anyway, I'm done.
It's quite literally a measuring contest.
All right. You're going to hear this low guttural growl. And Bob, a wolf is going to emerge right in front of you from the darkness. And he's going to reach in you for a bite.
That's a miss.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I'm prone, so you know.
Oh, he would have
It's-
had advantage, but
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
all right. Jonas's turn. Jonas moves forward to get in front of the firelight, and then he's gonna make a nice little swing at you as well, Bob.
Okay.
He goes thwack. 17.
That's a hit.
That's 5, and then he takes a second attack.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Okay. Bob, on you.
Yep. I will spend half my movement getting up.
Yep.
I will then attack Jonas.
Yep.
Take it. That's a miss.
That is a miss.
I will go for my second with the butt end.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Six bludgeoning. All right. Whoa. We lost Bob, and then we got Bob. All right. Brady.
So when you attack with a two-handed weapon, that's when you add your strength bonus, right?
Add your to what?
Like, okay, so I have a long sword. If I
Yeah.
use it with one hand, do you still add strength or no?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
you add strength regardless.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Then shot just to set this up right again. But it's a D8 if it's a one-handed, right?
Right. You get increased damage die when you use it as two-handed.
Okay, but strength either way.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna use it. I'll draw my weapon two-handed.
So, if anyone is paying attention, when he draws his sword, it almost has like a glowing shimmer to it, even in the darkness, and it is a full blade.
And I will attack
Okay.
the guy in front of me.
Did you catch the last little bit that I did?
No.
I after thwacking him with the butt end, I told him that's a warning and to stand down.
Okay.
Being all noble.
Thirteen hits.
So he will take 9 slashing.
What type of weapon is it, Brady?
I mean, there's no such thing as a katana, but it's a katana. I just
Okay.
rolled it up as
It's a great sword.
Longsword.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically it's a
half.
longsword, but it's a katana.
Brady, as you draw your sword, you bring it slicing down through the Vistani bandit's chest, and then you just hear this gurgling, and then he drops.
Icky.
Fix that problem.
As a bonus, can I intimidate or no?
Let's just say you can do it for flavor.
Okay. I'm gonna tell him to drop his weapons, and I'll spare him his life.
He's already dead.
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
the other guy,
the captain.
Jonas.
Jonas.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Nice.
That's a bet.
I'll keep that in mind. Thurble.
And says some words quick, does some gestures, and then 3 bolts of light will flash out at the wolf.
You're gonna hurt Sammy?
I'm tired of this world already.
Go back in your hole.
There you go.
Are you fucking serious?
13 damage.
Dope.
Holy shit, kid.
So a magic missile is the best spell in D&D.
Yep.
Thurble fiddles with his fingers and then says sim sim salabim, puts his hands out.
Everybody stop. The most handsome thing in the entire world is on the screen.
Aw, Tanner.
Hello, Tanner.
Welcome to the campaign.
Oh, I forgot. You can move at the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
Yep.
It can be done whenever.
Thank you, dog.
Yeah.
Could I move? Because I forgot that.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I've gotten up in this guy's face.
And then roll the intimidate. That's fine.
Yeah.
So as you move up, you see the sim sim salabim, and then just bolts of light go from Thurble and slam into Sammy's poor Sammy's chest, and Sammy just fucking drops.
I wanted to save the dog.
Tired of animals attacking me.
Thugs are
very
down. Pearland.
Wow, so is he making look? Is the captain look making any signs of him surrendering? Does he look like he's fighting at the bitter end?
He got the button of my weapon and being told to stand down. And the
His
intimidation
nose
from-
is bloody, and he is currently grimacing. That's about all you can see.
I don't think I'm gonna give him the chance. Shoot him. Oh, 2. Oh. And I missed by a country mile.
Unfortunate. Doing anything else?
I'm just gonna get into the trees a little further. Actually, I suppose I should have advantage, but whatever. I gotta do that in the proper order.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to roll another attack, go for it.
That's
You-
better.
Do you have the option turned on to set like advantage, disadvantage on your
I
stuff?
do. I just have to do it for that particular roll. Great.
Okay. You like slam a bolt into his shoulder, and he's visibly stunned by it.
That's it.
Wolf is poor Sammy. Captain drops down to his knees and drops. I think it was his mace. Drops his mace, and then just goes, "Ah! You filthy outsiders!"
You're not for stealing from.
Would have been a better fate to let you die out here than what really awaits you.
I'll stare him down and just be like, you know, mercy doesn't appear to be a luxury you can afford here.
I would normally concur, but he did share his fire with us, if only to try to steal from us.
He looks over his shoulder and looks at his wolf. He does look a little upset.
I'd be upset about the dog.
It was a wolf. It was no dog.
Close enough.
His puppy.
It let me pet it, and it ate food.
And then ate you.
Jonas just shakes his head. Just end me.
I'll give the eye to Broken Sword there.
I sheath my weapon because I told him if he surrendered, and I'll say, I said if he surrendered, I would spare his life.
Who's the authority, or who do we bring you to for justice?
Justice.
That's a great question. Hey, bad guy, where's the nearest police station?
I'm actually going to look closely at him. I'm actually asking him an honest question.
The only justice in Barovia is from our king, emperor, and god, Strahd.
I look at him and is he telling the truth? Jesus. There's another 17. Or were those rolls last week?
He believes it's the truth.
Right. Who rules in Strahd's stead for instances of petty justice? Such as yourself, a petty crook like yourself.
Petty.
Petty. Stealing people, robbing people for a few gold, that's petty.
Nothing is petty in these lands. You'll soon learn that yourself. But if you really want to turn me into some authority figure, we just continue on to the village.
That's trying to determine if he's telling me any sort of truth.
I'll pull some rope out of my backpack.
Is he lying? In any way, shape, or form, is that truly where he believes he's going to get?
I mean, yes, he is planning on trying to escape, but he also is telling the truth. It is obvious that he does not want to be bound to you guys. An insight check like that, I could probably tell you his blood type and his birthday.
Say,
Is he circumcised or not?
That's a DC 25, bro.
Well,
Fuck it.
Thurble said he was pulling
He
out some rope.
yeah, I'm not going to give him a chance. 14 hit.
Wow. 14 hits.
That's only 7.
It's only 7.
Or
So-
10 if he's bound. If he's bound enough where he's like, I have any sort of sneak attack.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. So he takes another bolt in the other side of the chest, this time closer to a lung, and he starts gurgling because he's laughing.
I'll just end it.
I don't believe you. She'll find justice.
Wow, you guys
Angela.
are fucking brutal.
Oh God, why are you guys doing this? All right, I have no choice.
I would just take out my dagger and just end it.
Right as
Wow.
you take out his dagger, or you take out your dagger, he's laughing and says, "You'll fit in just fine."
I'm just gonna put my rope slowly back in my backpack.
That's not necessary.
So Veridin did the killing blow, right?
Well, Broken Sword, are you going to do anything? Because I'm assuming that Varden doesn't make it quick. He literally just is taking out his dagger and reaching over.
Yeah, I'm gonna grapple. Or can you shove before a grapple, or do you have to grapple then shove?
You need the feet for shoving, if I recall.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can certainly attempt to grapple.
I'm literally just looking to end this quick. At this point, there's no, he's going to die.
Okay. I'll do, I guess, a pose strength check on this. Right? A grapple.
Yep.
Or
Roll.
can I just go for the dagger? So it's I guess I would, because since he's rolling attack, it'd just be opposed strength, right?
Yeah, let's do opposed strength. So right as he reaches over to, I'm assuming you were going to slit his throat or something?
I was just basically just going to try and end it quick, probably right through the throat.
Okay. So right as you're reaching out, you see your bro, Broken Sword, grab your arm and then just yank it back.
I was doing him a favor.
I'll tell him. God, hold on. I gave him my word. A man's word is all he has.
He's gonna bleed out.
I'm not gonna let him. I mean, if he looks like he's just survived that first round, I'll shoot him again, right? Or I'll walk out of the darkness and literally, like, the next round, stab him, finish him myself. I'm not gonna let it go one more round. Let's put it that way.
All right. Pereland, you walk out of the shadows and
Just rapier. I'm just put a rapier right in the middle of his chest. And he says, "Justice is served."
Broken Sword. How do you react to that?
I hate you all already. God.
Didn't even draw a weapon. Just
I know.
pulling it out.
And to be fair, not Thurbo, but you're also super, super tiny. And
You just forgot I was here.
You're just so adorable. I want to pinch your cheek.
as far as that goes, I think that's, I don't know.
It's creepy.
You're so, no, not creepy. It's like, I'm
Great.
fucking humongous, and you're so little, and that means you're useless.
Brady.
Yep.
You can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you.
Oh, I can?
Yes.
Cool.
The target must be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach. Instead of making an attack roll, you make an athletics check contested by the target's athletics or dexterity. And the target chooses the ability that he can use to save. If you win the contest, you either knock the target prone or push it a square away.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So
I honestly
my
like,
bad.
yeah, when like he would have stopped me, I wouldn't have like fought him. Because like for me, I was just like, doing the guy a favor. He's going to die. Might as well make it quick.
I'm just gonna yell at these two, at Verdun and Pereland, that you are both cowards. And then I'm just gonna glare at Thurble.
Okay.
I cock my head. I'm like, why would you say that?
Did you not hear me? I said if he surrendered, would spare his life, and then you ask him where the nearest point to bring him in, the authorities are, and then you stab him in the back, or I guess shoot him in the back.
Oh, no, I shot him in the chest. Let's not
Yep.
lie about it.
And
I
after
saw
that,
exactly what was coming.
Yeah.
I asked him that merely to understand what we were walking into. If there's a place to bring him, that's fine. But the way he made it sound, honestly, this is a lawless land. That we would not find any sort of respite or justice by taking him in deeper into Barovia. So I killed him for it.
You are morally weak, just like these lands.
I'm a bounty hunter. You tell me. I act where the law refuses to.
I would have let him live with that first shot, but after that second, it was a grace. Just ended him. I'll just like pet him on the shoulder, not pet him on the shoulder, but like tap him on the shoulder, like it is what it is.
I'm just gonna turn. I'm not turning like my back to them, but I'm just moving away, and I'm just done.
At this point, I'm going to start searching his body.
You find, let's see. Oh, I know what I can do. You find 6 gold. And
No, let's look. Go ahead. I say we'll look to the other two while we're at it as well.
Yep. So between all three, you would find 6 gold and just simple daggers and 2 maces 2 crossbows, and a scimitar. Scimitar? Yeah,
Scimitar?
Scimitar. Not scimitar.
Scimitar.
Scimitar. No.
I'm gonna actually get one of the daggers.
Okay.
Somebody minds?
Nope, go for it. And then, I guess just spread the gold around for the most part. I'll offer some to Broken Sword, but doubt he'll take it.
Gold piece for everybody. Put the rest in some sort of
Yep, pot.
relief fund.
Vistani really fun. So, once you guys have finished sorting things out, it looks like dawn is breaking, but you could probably continue to rest if you need, so...
Yeah,
I need a little bit more, I think.
With the gold, actually would have taken the gold. Sorry, I realized I put myself on mute. I'd have taken the gold. I would have handed my portion of gold to Thurble, and then told Thurble to buy some milk so he can grow bigger.
Oh, big people. I'll take it.
Okay. I'm keeping track of the pot.
Bob is the banker.
Once this the character sheet's being really, really laggy for me right now.
That's weird.
1 second.
Yep. Actually, let's take a quick pee break.
Works for me.
Okay.
Gertie.
All right.
I'm gonna have...
And I would take a short rest and spend a hit die.
Alright.
Okay, that's weird. I have the Twitch stream open, and the echo's weird.
Well, turn it off. That's a pretty good hit die roll.
Yep, I am back to full.
So how does that work? If you take a rest?
If you take a short rest, you can expend a hit die. And a hit
Or
die
two.
is... Or, however... Is it max to your level?
Yeah,
Yep.
you have hit die equal to your level per long rest.
Yeah.
And then you regain half per long rest.
I believe.
I don't remember off the top of my head. Tanner, come on, pup.
So if you click on hit dice, if I put it to 10 because I'm on a D10, does it automatically?
It will. You don't have to worry about that. It will automatically roll it for you depending on your class. So it's like for a fighter, it'll automatically roll it for you.
Oh,
At the end of a long rest, a character regains all lost hit points. The character also regains spent hit dice up to a number of dice equal to half of the character's total number of them, minimum 1. Such wording.
So 1 to 10, roughly.
Yeah. And they got to get the rules lawyer stuff out every once in a while.
Stupid lawyers.
All right, I'm ready whenever everybody else is.
Shaw is popping on.
There he is.
Now, what's really funny is Shaw wants to join in and co-DM, yet I was going to have him introduce his non-existent character in the next screen that he hasn't fleshed out. At least in Roll20.
He is the cleric. That is his name.
No, his name is
Shaw's
Shaw's Healer. His
Okay.
name is Shaw's Healer.
Shazhealer.
Okay, his name is Healer.
Shazile.
Hey, Shawhealer.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Now we can.
Yeah.
You can spend as many hit dice as you want on a short rest.
Yeah,
It's,
No, yeah.
you just regain half of them on your.
long rest.
Yeah,
Right, you
yeah.
regain up to half your level's worth of hit die on a long rest.
Right.
Yeah, which is all of them because essentially that's the only way you're getting hit dice is from your level.
I
Unless
disconnected
Chief
there
comes
for a
up with some
second.
sweet ass.
So how does that work,
magic
Shaw?
items. Huh?
How does that work? I disconnected, so I missed what you said.
Just click on hit dice and spend as many as you want. Then when you guys take a long rest, like sleep for the night, you'll regain half of them back.
Yeah. And you should have. You should be fully healed at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm also not making a gnome anymore. I'm sorry, slimes. I didn't want to force Bob to heal again for the third group in a row.
So the real
Well-
question is, Shaw, do you have at least a physical description of your character?
I haven't even decided what character I'm running yet, so no.
Well, it's funny, Sean, like literally the only reason I didn't roll a cleric was because I thought there was already a cleric.
No, Bob, expand your horizons, bro.
All right, now that we are all back and happy and lovely, where the hell is that thing? I swear I know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You play a DM on Twitch?
I don't really DM, I just play one on TV. That's right. It's been so long, I forgot where that was. Lands of Barovia.
Oh, are we gonna be seeing Brian soon? Like, should you shoot him a text?
Yeah, but the thing is, he's going to get on, and that's probably right where I'm going to end it, is when you guys walk into the inn.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if I want to.
I would at least text him and let him know that's what we're doing then.
Yeah.
How
Just
late do you
wait.
guys usually play?
If we fire off right around 7, my goal is to go around 10, and that's all Eastern, so 6 to 9.
Okay.
Like, me personally, my attention span will not last more than 3 hours if I'm DMing. Brian. Jesus. Hop on soon, bro. All right. There it is. So, at this point, I am assuming you bros are going to follow the sage advice of Jonas and continue on westward.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I think we go to until we find a town, basically.
So, those of you who have lived and lost, as you approach, after about 6 hours at a decent clip, you come to a large wall.
Is this the wall he was talking about?
I don't know. He's dead.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure he's referring to the fog. Oh, actually, probably during that since we're going at a big clip, I would have grabbed Thurble and put him on my shoulders.
Grab on your ponytail and use it as a altar.
Yep.
That's awfully kind of you.
Master Blaster.
So,
Exactly.
once you enter the gates, the fog kind of lightens up ever so slightly. Oh, who'd we lose?
Shaw.
Yeah, so after you enter the gates, the fog lets up ever so slightly. It also opens up into more of like farm and grasslands and hills, not so much of a forest. Though there is forest kind of at the periphery you are in.
See wildlife here?
You'll see deer. What?
I see wildlife? Yeah.
You absolutely see wildlife. You see deer and you see birds. It's just, again, it is very gray, overcast. You never see direct sunlight. It's always through just a fog.
We've hit Seattle.
We've hit Seattle.
Big Seattle. Yeah.
So do you guys want to try and make it to the town in a day's clip of 12 hours, or are you going to try and take it easy?
I think we want to try to get there in a day, yeah. You want to push it?
I'm all for pushing it. We're not
Yeah.
learning anything out here.
This place, yeah, we're not going to figure anything out this way.
I'm just kind of in awe of how big it is. Just the outside.
Hey there, little Thurble. That's the sky.
Wow.
Okay. Where's the thing? So after another 4 hours at a decent clip, you begin to see the edge of a village. Can you guys all see that?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, this is totally off subject, but like, wasn't Thurble a character on Fraggle Rock?
Maybe.
Just checking.
Fraggle Rock characters. We're making Fraggle Rock characters.
The name just sounded really familiar.
I don't think so.
Nope, it was not.
Oh my god, Brady has a camera. This is so freaky.
I know. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was talking to myself for a while there. And I was like, man, I hate you guys even more than I already do. If you're ignoring me.
Totally ignoring you. So, you approach what looks like a civilization. Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets at a distance.
It's a happy place.
What's this?
Place we don't want to stay long.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's called a city.
I'm just going to use Thurbal's token on the east side of the town as what your party is. So, Joe, you control where they go in the sense that you just move them wherever you guys decide.
Actually, there's an inn near the center of town. Perhaps we should go there that way.
no, I can't.
You can't control a Thurbal?
No.
Nope.
You could control Thurbal before.
We can find the town square. We can find the town inn.
Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That's my bad. Yes, I
There you
can.
go.
But you said you wanted to go to the inn.
Go to the center of town and then find like an inn or something.
Okie dokie.
The closer that you approach to the center of town, the more the sobbing becomes prominent. As you're walking, you do see figures in the houses, and it's a very cold welcome. People will kind of do the stereotypical reach out, grab the shutters, and close them, and you don't really see anyone frequenting the streets.
It's not a shock.
What time of day is it?
It's hard to tell time in Barovia. However, since you started heading towards town at the begin, like early morning, at this point, it's safe to say it's early evening, maybe just before dusk. So it's still light out, but not for long.
Yeah.
Okay. At least we made it here before it got dark.
Yep. We're definitely gonna need to find a place to sleep.
Agreed. Hence the inn. So let's keep moving down. Maybe we can find something. It looks like the town square ahead. Maybe there's something there.
Once you reach the town square, you can very clearly hear the sobbing. The sobbing is coming from the south. But you also see a warm-looking area just to your north, and you see...
But to the wait, just wait. Oh, you mean like
Yes.
there? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, you pinged.
Yeah, you pinged south.
I didn't
When
ping
Tom came
anywhere.
up.
I did not
I
ping
ping
anywhere.
south.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
pinged south. Okay.
Yeah, orange is me.
So, to your south, you hear prominent sobbing, and
How
then
do you ping?
just click and hold when you have
Okay.
the cursor. It's kind of janky and it's really slow. It feels like you're playing with like 1,000 ping,
Okay.
but it can be useful. So, to the south, you hear just sobbing, 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 and to the north, you see a building that has lights on. There's smoke coming from a chimney, and you see a sign that says "Blood on the Vine Tavern."
I'm going to the south to find the sobbing.
Where are you going?
To find the source of the sobbing. Somebody needs help.
Is it our problem?
I'm just not even gonna acknowledge it. I'm just gonna keep on walking.
Alright.
I'll look up at a thermal like. So what do you want to do, little buddy?
I'll follow in the Dragonborn's way. Perhaps it's interesting. Either way, he does need to be saved from himself.
It's true.
I'm gonna follow the meat shields. I mean, the other party members.
Okay. Southward ho then.
Okay. The closer you get to this building on the right side, does that make sense? Kind of the orange one, Joe?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The more prominent the sobbing is until you're at the doorstep, and it is very obvious that, yeah, the sobbing's coming from this village.
From this village or this
Or
house?
from this house, sorry.
Does it sound like an adult, a child,
It sounds like an adult female. There's a moaning sob that floats through the still gray streets, and it's coloring your thoughts with sadness. The sounds flow from a dark 2-story townhouse.
I'm going to pound on the door.
You hear the sobbing just get even stronger.
I'll
Don't
pound
think
on the door again.
There is no response, just crying.
Now, I don't think she wants to be disturbed.
I'm gonna reach for the door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
Nope.
I'm going to go inside and yell, "Woman, I'm coming in. Do you need help?"
Do you need assistance?
Yeah, bear fucker.
Wow.
This is a good idea. This is really a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea, but it's broken sword, so deal with it. You better get used to it now.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
And you were complaining about gnome puns.
Yeah, I know. You guys are gonna have a headache with this one.
So you open the door and you see what looks like just a rundown but habitated house.
You said this is 2-story, right?
It is 2-story, actually.
Okay.
I've got a
Map.
thing. What is that? Clicking? My gosh.
It's coming from Joe.
Yeah, sorry. I'm messing with my bottle's label. I put it down.
All right.
Oh, I'm not just opening the door and then just like shouting in and then going in. I'm like walking straight in.
Yep.
There's no pausing. It's just I'm going right into the house.
Oh, bless you guys. Drag your people on there. Bottom left. Bottom left.
I'm gonna peer in through the window. That's how this is gonna be.
Can I tell where this voice is or from the sobbing is coming from now that I'm inside?
Yes, you can tell that it is. Oh, sorry, I dragged 2 of you there, Bob. You can tell it's coming from upstairs.
Okay, I'm going upstairs.
Okay. I kind of moved.
Where
you.
is he? What? Where?
Oh.
What? I'll follow it here. At least staying within sight. No, he's going.
Okay, he went upstairs.
So Brady.
Yep.
That is just way too funky. Why are the hexes not on a?
Yeah, sorry. Deal with it.
I would go over here and see if there's
does that?
anything I can possibly grab to drink.
There'd be a tea kettle.
Oh my god, you can't just make yourself at home.
Not the kind of drink I'm going for.
The drink you want is probably not there.
Okay.
So, sitting in front of you is this decrepit old woman.
Do you have that smell to her?
She's not old. She's, middle-aged, but she's definitely seen some years. You see her sitting in the center with the window in front of her, and it looks like she's clutching something in her hands, and she is just lost in her sorrow.
Is she sitting in a chair or is she like kneeling on the ground?
She's kneeling on the ground right now.
And she's looking out the window like this way, right?
Yeah, looking south on the map.
Okay. I mean, the entire time I'm coming up, I'm not trying to sneak up on her.
Yeah, no, she is oblivious to the world.
How you doing?
I'll as I get to the top of the stairs, I'm not hesitating. I'm just still calling out to her. She respond at all?
What do you want?
What ails you?
What ails me? My daughter Gertruda. And she doubles over more and then just starts crying.
Pull yourself together, woman. I'm offering assistance.
Who did this? Who took Gertruda?
She ran away.
Oh.
She's been gone a week. And I always told her to not go outside. Outside is scary. And she left me. She left the house.
How old is
I'll
Gertruda?
She'd be a teenager now. Yes, she'd be 14. And then she left. And she just starts crying again.
Would you
Varden would just
How much,
sigh.
how much would you pay to get her back? I'm sure that I could accept the bounty of finding your daughter for a fee.
I would pay anything, but all we have is this house. We can work something out. If it's just please find my daughter.
Wait, she said she has been gone a week, but then she'd be 14 now?
Yeah. She's been 14. She was 14.
Oh.
She ran away.
Okay.
Well, before we go wandering aimlessly here, what can you tell us about this town?
This town? Oh,
Yeah.
Does it look like we're from around here?
Outsiders. You're outsiders.
We may be outsiders. You're not the first person to mention it.
You will find this place. Well, you will find it dark and dreary.
Yep.
But not as dark and dreary as my life without Gertruda.
Ugh.
Are you weak and wary?
Are you actually asking that? Because she is bawling her eyes out again.
No, dude, never mind.
Yeah.
I look around. Does does she look as destitute as she sounds? Right? There's not anything of value. Sort of like I don't look around. I mean, like look through the rooms. I just what I saw downstairs plus what's up here. She's as broke as she sounds.
She probably has some money.
Mhm.
I mean, she owns a domicile. However, the accommodations inside do not seem like she is
Yeah.
very rich. But she does have land. It's something that you would have noticed having walked through town at this point is not everything is as it seems, and what you may have seen in your life outside of Barovia may not always apply here.
I'll go over to Broken and say, look, if we find her daughter, we'll send her back here, but it's getting dark. We're not going to find her tonight.
You'll find
tell-
her? You'll find her?
I'll tell this woman I will find her.
Oh, thank you.
Don't.
This middle-aged woman gets up and then just bear hugs you. Thank you. And she starts sobbing into your shoulder. You'll find Gertrude. You'll find Gertrude. I know you will.
Did you really just say that? You do it for free? Did I hear that right?
No. But I also didn't say I was going to take anything.
Oh,
Amateurs.
yes, you're outsiders. Yes. There's the tavern north of here. You should go there. They might have information on Gertruda. And
Well,
I'm sure they can house you.
has anybody
Oh,
seen
please.
Gertruda since she? Who was the last person to see her?
I saw her when we
Think,
went to
woman,
bed
think.
a week ago, and I haven't seen her since.
So she left in the middle of the night?
She must have.
She must have. Okay. Where's her bed? Where is
Yeah.
she sleeping in this house?
She would
Come on,
point
woman. We don't have to wait all day.
northeast room.
Do you mind if I look through her room?
Right here?
Anything to help? Yes.
I give the Dragonborn a glare. Come on, you got us into this.
Yep.
Is this woman letting me go or no?
Yes, the minute
She's still
she
having.
said anything to help, she would have pointed over there and then.
I'm gonna tell her. In the meantime, you will accommodate us. You will accommodate us when we're in this village.
I don't think she has enough rooms.
I think what he's saying is paying our rent in the inn, and we'll find your daughter.
Well, I don't know. I didn't specify that.
I
I'll look through your room anyway.
What is she got to say when I say that?
Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to house all of you.
Well, you have a house here.
No, you can't stay here. If Gertruda comes home and sees all of these men with me, she would run away. She'd be scared.
So what is it like what's like a
Keep in mind, this was like a map that I grabbed for her house. Her house would be a little bit simpler. I just couldn't find a good enough map.
Okay.
There's enough room for Gertruda and Mary and a kitchen, and it was 2 stories.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Never mind. Then I wouldn't have said that.
So I think insight is basically to try to figure out if they're dissembling or if there's inconsistencies.
Yeah.
Right?
I always forget because of freaking so many different things. Yes,
It's not
insight.
sense motive, it's insight.
Yes,
It's the
it
same.
is.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
insight.
Yep.
It is insight. Investigation helps you find stuff and look for traps. Insight lets you figure out if someone is being
Lying.
Yeah.
Insight is like personal motives.
Okay.
So roll a 13 to investigate the room. Look at her room, see if I can find anything interesting.
From the looks of it, you notice that if she went someplace for a long time, she certainly didn't pack much, if anything.
Okay.
I'd walk in and look at the window. Does it look like it was like pushed in or pushed out or anything like that?
The windowsill,
You want me to roll an investigation
I
check?
do.
I'll close my character sheet. Whoops.
Noob.
Need my -1.
Nice.
It's a window.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
it opens outward, and there's a lock, and
Yeah,
it is unlocked.
Varden is the SMRT kind of smart.
Right. I'll look by the door to the room, see if there's any sort of interesting dealios there. Of course, now I roll a 22.
Ooh. So you notice that none of the doors here have locks, so she could have just as easily snuck out the window, which does have a lock, as she could have snuck out of her bedroom. Excuse me, of her bedroom, yes. However, you do, with a 22, notice that the floor kind of creaks, so either her mother didn't hear her sneak out, or she left by some other means.
Floor creaking meaning to the front door or the window?
You're upstairs, so it would be her door. Kind
So
of
the
like
door creaks by the door, but not by the window. That's what you're saying.
right.
Okay. All right. Well, you didn't find anything by the window?
No.
All right. What else is there? There's like a desk or anything like that? I can't.
Not in either of the rooms. The only real surface to sit at would be downstairs at the kitchen.
Does she have a diary? Dear diary, I left home today.
No, she does not have a diary, unfortunately.
Is it dusty?
Where?
The floor?
Not really. It just... You know how a room gets after like a couple weeks, where yeah, technically it's dusty, but it doesn't show. It just looks it looks lived in. It's not immaculate. So
And not like ages upon ages of dust.
correct. So
I'm assuming the front door has a lock.
the front door does have a lock, even
Alright,
though
I'm gonna go around.
it was not locked when you walked in.
Right. I'm gonna go around to the ground outside. I'm gonna look around outside the side of the house, like down the side of the house and out, like sort of on the dirt.
Is that a basement?
Technically, there's a basement on this map, but it doesn't have it.
Okay.
Again, kind of.
Yeah, won't bother then.
Second 13.
Great 13. You notice that it rains a lot, so there typically can be imprints in the ground around the house, and there aren't any.
Right. Anything on the side of the house, like scratches or dents or?
Nothing that you can see.
Okay. What's back here? Where does it go after that?
It
It's like
pretty
an
much-
alleyway.
Yeah, it's maybe 10 feet of alleyway till you hit the next structure.
Middle of the night.
Poor Mary is just crying her eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
Did she ever say her name or no?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell her, old woman, I'll be back once I have more information, or I find your daughter.
Oh,
And
thank you.
I'm gonna leave.
Thank you. Thank you. And she's, crying as usual.
Ugh.
Everybody else.
Yeah, I'll just be following him.
Wow.
You say that so begrudgingly. Yeah, I guess I'll just follow the big dumb one.
That's what I'm doing.
Well, we're leaving at this point, and at this point, I'm just gonna start walking towards the inn.
What?
Okay. The sobbing gets softer and softer as you depart away from her. And then it at this point it has kind of gone from dusk to evening. There may be a little bit of light on the horizon, but really the most light that you can see is coming from the building that was labeled the Bloody Vine Tavern, or the Blood of the Vine Tavern, which is north and east.
Yeah, let's go that way.
All right.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
I look at Broken Sword. So your honor is on this contract at this point. It's not my contract.
What do you mean a contract? I didn't
But you-
sign anything.
You agreed to it's an honor system, right? You live by a code of honor too, right?
Correct.
Contract can be verbal just as much as it can be written. You agreed to find this woman's daughter.
I don't think of it as a contract. I agreed to find her daughter, but she's a living person. It's not a contractual thing.
If we
She
find her,
thinks
we
so.
find her.
All right. As
This
you
is a-
two, well, as you all are arguing, oh man, your token is freaking huge on this grid. There we go. As the four of you are having moral quandaries, you walk into.
Morality? Morality doesn't come into it.
Sure. You walk into this lovely, warm tavern, except it's not so warm. I need to pull something up. There it is. As you walk in, a single shaft of light, well, as you're approaching, a single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood of the Vine Tavern. As you walk inside, there is a blazing fire in the hearth, but it gives scant warmth to the few huddled souls within. You see a barkeep, 3 women that have similar clothing to the bandits that you dispatched. You see 2 gruff-looking folks on the west side of the bar, and you see a sort of decently groomed for what you've seen of Barovia so far, young man, both huddled around another table next to the hearth. This would be where Jake and Brian show up, except Brian is digging out his roommate because he's apparently stuck in the snow.
Do we stop here then?
That's where I think we stop because...
Are you fucking serious? I've been on this goddamn fucking call. You're not even gonna let me say anything?
Jake. Land sees 4 travelers walk in. Actually, I have no problem playing this out for about 10 minutes.
What? I could have been snowblowing my driveway.
Hey, guess what Brian did instead of play? He went to
Yeah, and he's not getting shit on.
True statement. Can't really argue.
Damn it.
I will sit and be quiet and let them pay tribute.
Wait, which one is that?
You got Tiny.
I'm playing just as an arrogant fuck.
So, just for reference, the South character right here, that's Jake. So Jake's character is named Lan. Uthbrook is Brian's character. Uthbrook is a half-orc. Lan is a human. And the other character that is sitting at their table, talking in a hushed, urgent tone with them is... Well, you don't know his name yet.
He's a
Shaw
donut.
Shaw's healer.
Nope, not Shaw's healer, because Shaw doesn't have a goddamn character yet.
So when you said these,
Shaw is sitting on a character select screen.
so when
Shaw's
you
a
said
question.
these women are wearing the similar garments as the other bandits, what do you mean?
So
Like, is it like a uniform or
it's
is it just...
not a uniform, but outside of Barovia, you've never seen people dressed so freely. They wear multiple different garments of different colors. The best way to put it is gypsies. They look a lot like gypsies, like out of game.
Okay.
But they just have multiple non-matching colors. They'll have like a purple blouse and a red skirt and just multiple knickknacks all around them. Who do you... Jake, who do you ask that to?
The boy sitting at my table. I whisper that to him.
Ismark responds, I've never seen these people in my life.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna So these women look a lot like the other bandits.
They have a look to them that you can tell they are part of the same clan, if nothing else.
All right, I'm gonna approach the table.
They're going to look at you, and they're going to snicker before you say anything else.
That's fine. I don't care. They don't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the bar next to
Yeah.
with the Viking. Beer?
Yep.
Sounds good.
You will see the barkeep looks up. You guys, I assume, order 2 beers. He will immediately set to work putting down the glass that he was meticulously
Cleaning for the last
cleaning.
day, right? Been cleaning for the last day or so.
Oh yeah, he always cleans. So he grabs 2 mugs that are obviously clean, pours you 2 ales, hands it to you without a single word, and then turns around and goes back to cleaning this mug.
Cheers.
Actually before that, I'll say we need one more.
I'm
No,
gonna
yeah.
try
Alright.
to get up on a stool.
I'll,
Do you have one? Do you have a half size?
pick him up and put him on a stool next to me.
Thump.
He'll set the barkeep will set the glass down, grab another clean glass, pour a full mug, look up, see Thurble, look at the mug, shrug, put it down. Turn around, go right back to cleaning.
What was the name of the captain that got murdered?
Jonas.
Okay. Huh. I'll be like, are you familiar? I'll ask the women, are you familiar with a man named Jonas?
Lady on the left. Oi, my cousin is Jonas. The woman to the south. Aye, me brother is Jonas. And then the woman to the right. I think I've slept with 3 Jonases. They all 3 start cackling and then start drinking.
Oh, is it loud enough that we can hear from the bar?
God, yes.
I'll turn like, well, one of them is dead. Continue to drink.
That's good. Quickly.
Verdon, I'm glad you said it, because otherwise I would have.
I'll look over to the.
Hold on. They slowly set down their mugs and then look at each other and then look at all of you. And then they just sit very, very still and just pay complete attention to you.
Continue to drink.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the first time I've heard him go dead quiet.
Oh, are you saying that out loud?
I look over at Varden and I say, "Congratulations, you got the ladies eating out of the palm of your hand."
Looking at them, I don't think I want that.
I'll tell him your cousin, your brother, your whatever was a dishonorable man, and he died dishonorably, or he died just the way that he lived.
And I'll with a knife through the chest.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, technically, yeah. Well, it was a rapier, but yeah.
Rapier through the chest.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just gonna slouch down.
One of the ladies was still holding their mug. The one on the right. She slowly sets down her mug and goes, "Good sirs, maybe you misunderstood, but there are lots of Jonases among us. However, that doesn't mean you should kill them."
Well, they shouldn't try to kill us first.
Just gonna sit here and I'm gonna keep drinking.
Okay, I'll say the man that. I don't know. The man that was murdered. The man who was murdered was accompanied by a wolf named Sammy.
Sammy, yeah.
Well, that doesn't ring any bells.
Do they all say that? Like, none of them seem like it's familiar?
All right. Hold on. I need to pull up their names. So the one on the right goes, "Oh, that doesn't ring any bells." Alenka turns to her left. "Oi, I don't think I've slept with one of them." Sorvia looks to her left. "Not one of mine."
Then I'll turn on like, well, okay. Your Jonas is alive then, and I'll take another drink.
"To the Jonases!" And then they'll raise their mugs and then drink. Roll a perception check, whoever is actually looking at them.
I don't know that I'm doing good that far.
I wouldn't give a shit about them.
Just
No.
just looks like they're drinking. They're happy that it wasn't one of their Jonases that died.
Okay, I'll turn to the and now they can just go back to talking, correct?
Lan.
Mm-hmm. All right, chat it to me.
Yep.
Please.
Evil room.
There isn't an evil room here now. I just have to chat it to him.
That is one advantage of Discord.
Yes.
Yes.
Thurbal's about 3/4 of the way through his beer and freaking smashed already.
It blitzed out of his mind.
What's your con, Thurble?
15.
Oh,
Holy
pretty
shit.
good.
yeah. Those in the Underdark have a pretty strong constitution there.
He's on his second drink, and y'all are on your first.
Right.
I gotta two-hand these things.
His mother's a dwarf.
You take that back, you son of a bitch.
So I'll just turn into I know his name's not, I know I don't know his name, Lan, but I'll just turn to him and say, because he said something, this is the first time they've ever been quiet, and I'll say, I guess they don't stay quiet that long, and I'll walk back to and then I'll ask to join his table, I guess.
I put my hand out to the open chair.
I'll go sit with them.
They don't have a look of being Rovian, right? They look like outsiders.
Yep.
As far as we can tell.
Correct. Two of the three don't look like Barovians. The third one definitely has a dress that you aren't familiar with. It looks like the barkeeps. Yeah.
I mean these guys.
Right. The two on the right definitely look like outsiders. The dude at the bottom left has the same kind of style clothing as the barkeep. Yeah. Except for it's a little bit better quality.
I'll park my butt there between the two tables. Having good night with those guys and staying close enough to the fire where it's actually kind of warm.
Ismark turns to you, Lan, and goes, Are you sure you want to invite other outsiders after what's happened?
Do you want your sister to be found? Or your help?
I'll do anything for Irina. Use your best judgment.
Wait, so your sister has gone missing as well?
Not missing.
No. Help.
Nope. Look at that. Somebody else.
Just
What do
in
you mean?
fucking time. Oh, Brian needs... Oh, no, wait. Brian fixed his shit. He should just eventually rejoin.
Wait, so what was his exact wording? Like, do you want to find your sister? Is that
No,
what you said?
Jake fucked that one up.
Oh.
I changed it to if you want to get your sister help.
Hey, Brian.
What up?
Good timing. They just sat at your table.
Oh.
Or next to your table.
They also just told the three lovely ladies that they killed one of their friends, though they don't know. Like they said, they don't know who he is.
Wait, what?
You missed a lot, man. You showed up late. You get thrown into the meat grinder.
Nah, I'm on board with it.
All right. So, anyways, Ismark says, "Are you sure? Use your best judgment." Lan goes, "Do you want help with your sister?" And go.
I'll go to Ismark again and I'll say, like lambs to the slaughter.
Your choice in words is detestable.
Do you know what happens to your soul? You know what? Not gonna get into it. I'll nice big smile, looking great over at you, broken sword. And where do you hail from?
Distant land. I doubt you've ever heard of it.
The hipster response.
Thinking the same thing.
Have you ever heard of a country called Najapan? That's right, Brian. That's right. He's from Najapan.
Yes, I have. They had a huge, great warrior there once who 1v1'd a god and
All right,
died.
I'm out.
Perfect. How do you remove tokens?
And what brings you to this great place of Barovia?
I don't actually know in character. I didn't write a reason why I came here, but I would just say that I was accompanying a caravan, and it was attacked. And they were all killed because they were weak.
Hmm.
And
Did
somehow,
I say from a night table or not everybody died?
I guess.
I take it you were one of the survivors?
Oh, are you saying that to me?
No, I'm saying that over.
Yeah, there was a few of us. Me, him, and then I pointed the two at the bar. The guy with the ponytail and short round over there.
I'll lead up. So what brings you guys to Barovia? Same as him?
I'm looking for somebody.
Who are you looking for?
Piece of work named Randall.
And what business do you have with Randall?
Somebody wants Randall found and taken back.
I take it there's coin involved there.
Yes, Ireland is a bounty hunter, a detestable one at that.
I give him the arched eyebrow.
Ah, I see what's going on here. One fights for honor, the other fights for coin. Oh, and they're both the same currency in the afterlife. Nothing.
I have a point there. But that's one way to keep score while you're here.
So, you're on the quest to find Randall. Does anybody else have anything they want to do while in Barovia? Gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, I want to make friends and go on adventures and save damsels in distress.
Ah,
No, I'm just kidding.
and we have a damsel here to save his sister for some coin.
For whatever you damn well please, as long as you hurry up.
I told you I would lead an expedition to find your sister, and I will.
Yes, you let it. Strahd took you, and less than half of you made it back. Maybe this time you'll do better with more numbers.
They couldn't live up into their own shadows.
This is the second time that I've heard the name Strahd. Who is this Strahd that everyone speaks of so highly?
Matters who you talk to.
Strahd is the evil in this land.
I'll completely ignore that, and I'll look directly at Lan and say, who is Strahd to you?
He is the evil in this land. Strahd is a man who's control. I don't know much about Strahd either.
At this point, I'll probably grab my drink and wander on over.
If you want to have a seat, you must sit here.
Thurble's just chilling on the rug.
Yep.
Well, I feel like, I don't know if you know this, but Barovia is a hostile place.
It's full of cowards.
Actually, can I tell Uthbrook is a half orc from here.
It's kind of easy to tell. He's big and he's
Okay.
green.
Well, I would actually just wander right on over and sit down, and in orc ask him if he's from Many Arrows.
Hey, Uthbrook, you around there, bro?
I'm thinking with no camera that he's not.
Nope.
I killed Brian's character with words.
He's trying.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
trying. In the meantime, the left chick would lean over her shoulder. Her name's Sorvia, and she goes, "Oi, you know who would have told you all about Strahd?" And then she kind of snickers, and her friend next to her, Alenka, goes, "Yes, our friend Jonas would have been able to tell you everything about him." And then Mirabelle, the last one, picks it up and slam dunks it and goes, "It's too bad he was dead."
It's too bad he tried to kill us.
Oh.
I raise myself to my bale to I say to Jonas, too bad.
To Jonas! And all three take a drink.
I feel like we could make a proposition for you guys. I think we have somebody who's looking to give up anything, and I'll look right at you, sitting at the table. Potentially coin. I'll look over to honor bro here and go, and somebody's potentially looking for some honor in helping his sister. And then I'll look at the one sitting next to the half orc and your ambitions here.
At this point, to leave here.
To answer your question earlier, I do know of the many arrows, but I have not one of them. Why do you know them?
In orc, I would just respond.
He is talking in orc as well. So.
Oh, okay. I fought with people from there. Have friends up there.
Then have you tried to just leave Barovia?
Yeah, that doesn't work too well.
It does not. And your child.
Yeah, I was confused by that earlier myself. He is not a child.
That gray skin over there is 40-something years old.
Seems like a good companion to have. Hey, come on over.
You just
Have a seat.
you see Thurble waving.
And a good day to you, sir.
And then he climbs up slowly onto the chair and then onto the table.
Brian?
What's up?
Joe is playing a 2-foot something gnome.
9 inches.
Yep, almost 3 feet. Almost.
Almost.
I'll look over at you and I'll say, short people are usually always oppressed. They're always getting overlooked. And I'll take a drink.
No, we had the exact opposite, actually. I mean, yes.
So, name your proposition. What are you looking for?
We are looking to help his young sister here from the man named Strahd. Strahd is trying to, and I'll look at him to clarify the details.
Strahd has been going after Irina for the last month. He's already taken her once. We cannot let her not let him take her again. There is a town northwest of here called Valaki. I've heard nothing but good things. Supposedly it's outside of his sphere of influence. I'm looking to take her there as soon as possible to try and escape while we still can.
So, how'd you get her back before?
I didn't get her back. Strahd is like a cat. He'll play with his food before he finally finishes them off.
And I'll look at everybody. See? Sounds like we have some honor and some coin.
My name is Ismark the Lesser. My father, Ismark, is the burgomaster of this town. We'll do anything to try and save Irina from his evil plague.
Brown's like burgomaster.
It's like mayor or something.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you have burgomasters where you're from?
What the fuck is a burgomaster?
Far to the east, I think they have burgomasters, but I think you have to go pretty far east.
We're responsible for the day-to-day things of this town. We're the law. We organize things.
I am the law.
Oh, you're the law in this town. Finally.
You're the bureaucrats.
Don't they have burgomasters in Thay?
My father is the bureaucrat.
So it's like a burgomaster translates kind of like the police force?
Mayor.
Mayor.
It's a direct analog to mayor.
Okay.
So, how much are you offering for this job?
It depends on what it takes.
Well, that's not helpful. You're asking for an escort job. Sounds like a pretty straightforward thing.
Escort missions are the fucking worst.
Let's push little carts.
Oh my god! If this guy goes slightly faster than walking, but not fast.
Yeah, the
enough to be
NPC
running,
always lags behind.
If that's the case, I'm just gonna leave them. Fuck honor.
Well, spit it out, man. Come on. What's the deal?
There is no deal. No matter what, if you help us get Irina to safety, you will get anything you want within my power. Anything you want within my father's power.
That's a pretty wide-ranging bargain there. Anything, huh? All right, now this is where I look at his eyes. I look at him very carefully.
If it's gold you seek.
And I say, anything?
Yeah, buddy.
Is that your third 20?
That's my second 20.
Second 20.
And I say,
Is something wrong?
He will empty the city coffers for you if you can assure that Irina is safe.
oh. Sounds like it's, my hackles go up a little bit. How hard is this job?
Well, from what I overheard earlier, half these guys died before.
You would be directly opposing Strahd. You might have a boon to this as...
What kind of armies does the Strahd have? What kind of police force?
He doesn't need an army. He is an army unto himself. But there are other evil forces that align with him that he has influence over.
I'll wander back over to the table and say corruption. Bastardization of everything around here. You can feel them when you breathe deep into the air. Your own shadows will attack you. You can feel the undead rising around you. That's his army.
When I breathe deeply of air, I can tell which cardinal direction is which.
Yeah, Brian, you missed him rolling a nat 20 survival check to figure out which way was east and which way was west.
Nice.
It was his first roll, too.
I can smell directions.
You'll see Land as he's saying that the own shadows attack kind of like. Ooh.
Like you're visibly shaken by that, correct?
Not visibly, but like I don't like that.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you can see her in her eyes. She's weighing it. Anything she wants. Somebody who's probably going to be pretty.
Sorry, what'd you say?
You can see in her eyes. She's making that cold calculation.
Mm.
I'll reach my hand over to Ismark to offer, like to shake his hand.
You accept to help me and help
Correct.
her.
Correct. You're the second I will help today.
Ismark reaches over and grips your hand. Very firm handshake. You can tell he works out.
How much? Roll a strength check.
Are you fucking serious? Guess who has a fucking sheet?
Oh boy.
Pretty impressive.
A manly handshake ensues. Is this gonna be like Predator style?
Bro off.
No, this is gonna be like Fast and the Furious when The Rock and Vin Diesel finally shake hands to come to agreement that they're on the same side.
Where's that strength check, baby?
Oh, let me. Hold on.
This
Hopefully works out.
isn't one-sided here, man.
Crit fail.
Wow.
Nice.
Ooh.
Are you
Bear
kidding
down.
me? You just see two manly men of honor reach over, grip each other's hands, look into their eyes. Kind of looks a little gay, but you roll with it because
The balls don't touch.
the balls don't touch,
Exactly.
and they are men of honor.
So it looks like we have an agreement. We will be escorting him and his sister to this new city,
Valeric.
Valeric.
Yeah.
Now, when are we doing this?
Not bad.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
God.
I can smell that through the internet.
I'm starting to lag. I think he's melting the copper. It's nighttime now, so it would be foolhardy to go out. Even locals avoid the outside at night.
I'm gonna look over at Broken Sword. So, what about finding that girl?
Girl? Ismark pipes up. What girl?
An old woman down the street. Her daughter Gertrude has gone missing
Oh,
as of a week ago.
poor old Mary.
Is that her name? I was wondering.
Yes, her
She
name
wouldn't
is
tell us her
Mary.
name.
She locked up her daughter. She wouldn't let her outside. It's no wonder she ran away. Unless Strahd got her the way he's trying to get Irina as well. All the more reason to hurry and help Irina.
How is that going to help Gertrude?
If
Wait,
Gertrude...
does Strahd have Irina right now?
No.
Oh.
Irina is safe at home right now with father.
No, I was in that auto character. I didn't know if...
Oh, no. Irina is not home. Or
Okay.
is home, not with Strahd.
Okay. So then how would helping Irina help Gertrude?
Out of character,
doesn't?
it wouldn't. He was implying that we need to help Irina so she doesn't suffer the same fate as Gertrude. Gertrude.
Oh.
And Varda was trying to like, so, which chick do you want to help here?
Both of them.
How long has Gertrude been gone this time?
A week, if not longer.
This time?
Yeah, say it this time.
This isn't the first time that she's run away.
Did she run away or is she taken?
We can't tell. She hasn't spoken about what happened when she's left. But normally she comes back after a few days. This is... He just
Out of
kinda
character.
He just kind of sighs. And... Yes, out of character. It is out of character of her. In any case, I suggest we rest up here. Make a list of any supplies we may need. The trek will take several days. And we need to hurry.
Good call.
Suddenly, I'm wondering, how do you have the coffers of Waterdeep in your pocket? 10 billion, trillion, whatever.
Hey, he said a list of anything. And it's never winter.
Is this guy footing the bill for supplies?
Yes.
Thus the healing potion times many.
I'll be able to scrounge up everything that we have at our house. In the meantime, you guys should stay here. I'm going to go home, talk with Irina, and talk with my father and make sure that the plans have been made. The hell are you doing, Perland?
Just clicking buttons, figuring stuff out.
Killing everything in here.
He's fighting the table.
The table's winning.
Fighting the table? Oh, the table probably lost there.
Yeah, that 18 was to carve a dick into it.
He successfully carves a dick. The
No.
21 was for the balls.
I was actually making a dick button. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Alright, with that, Ismark is going to excuse himself to run home.
No, I'm gonna tell him he needs to bring me some full plate if Strahd is as dangerous as he says he is.
A full plate's on the table.
Full plate.
There's something on the table, but it's not full plate.
Yep.
Oh, I wouldn't say specifically full plate. I would tell him I need some better armor. That's what we're gonna be used.
Sweet.
Oh my god, there's a dick on the table.
Yeah, they said they carved it in.
There's no real armor in this village. Honestly, you were probably wearing something far finer than what you could get here.
No wonder why everybody keeps on dying.
Who's your character wearing, by the way, Brady?
Chainmail.
Okay.
Brian, ask me how tall I am.
I'll tell you.
6'15".
God, you're as bad as Ron. Or Jake, for that matter.
The village of Alaki may have more supplies once we get there. If you want to try and oppose Strahd, that might be a safe plan.
Sweet. Let's do it.
See what we can do.
Ismark departs, saying he will return to the inn in the morning with Irina. And I think that's where we're gonna leave it.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Ugh.
Good time.
All right, sounds good.
Good job, Brian.
Sorry I showed up late.
It's okay.
It's all good. Worked out in the end. Maybe Shaw will roll a healer sometime soon.
Maybe.
He may or may not need it.
And it might be a gnome.
I don't think it's gonna be enough.
I don't either.